Welcome or welcome back to WatchAdvisor on YouTube. It's Alexander speaking, your host, and on your screen you see the Panerai Submersible QuarantaQuattro, and if you're asking yourself what's new, it's the size, 44 millimeter, and that's why the watches are also called QuarantaQuattro. That's in Italian the way to say 44.
Don't forget to subscribe and to hit the bell to get our latest notifications.
Everything said or everything named at Panerai these days is in Italian. They have changed the basic language for the watches. So as I just introduced the watches as QuarantaQuattro, it's 44 millimeters diameter. The watch with the white dial has the name Bianco for white. The watch in the middle does not have an official surname, but yeah, because it is the basic submersible look, and I think they went into describing the watches with Bianco, and here in the case Blue Abisso, and they did not give a specific name to the black one, but I'll call it Nero for black. And yes, steel case, and then we have Carbotech, also part of the family, and the Carbotech version has a dial called Blue Abisso. To give you the essential information about the diameter, etc., I grabbed the basic version with the black dial from the submersible watch. As the name says, QuarantaQuattro, we have a diameter of 44 millimeters. The watch case, 300 meter waterproof, certified as a diver, is 13.35 millimeters thick. Yep, you need a certain thickness to guarantee that water tightness. And we have also been measuring the so-called lug-to-lug distance, so from one lug end to the other lug end, and it is 54 millimeters. And these sizes apply to all the watches you're going to see in the video, so nothing changes. The same also applies for the Carbotech version. This is a 316L steel. If you're watching this video, I'd recommend you also to please check out our video where we do present these watches in recycled E-steel. It's a new offer Panerai makes for these watches. These watches also feature a ceramic inlay in the bezel, so quite cool watches made in E-steel, that's recycled steel. This is 316L, a new steel, but what is recycled is the rubber strap. That's recycled caoutchouc. What you see here, that's that typical strap Panerai has on its submersible watches. There you go. Typical look of a strap you use for diving, here with an element that gives some possibility to adjust the length if it's necessary. Flexible part of it, see here. Nicely to see. Yep. The bezel. Let me take the one with the white dial, Bianco, but with the military green recycled rubber strap. I wanted to show you that the bezel only turns counterclockwise, as it should be. Of course, it is a diver, so only counterclockwise. We have 60 clicks. You can adjust it. 60 clicks. I'll just bring it back to 0 to show you. And as with a certified diver, it should be, you have the first 15 minutes indicated here in minute steps, and this is necessary to get the certification for a diver ISO certification. They are certified as divers, and this is also clearly written here on the backside of the watch. Divers professional, so they are certified divers. Yes, you have submersible, Panerai, indication of water tightness, etc. And one thing I need to say, the watches you see on the screen are prototypes. We are filming here at the headquarters of Panerai in Neuchâtel in the Swiss Jura, days before Watches and Wonders. And the watches you see are still prototypes, and there might be some scratches or little, whatsoever on them, so please, the watches you will get and you will buy, of course, will never ever look like this. I just say it in case you are wondering yourself what this might be and why they are looking as they are looked. There we go. And you have that typical crown protection of Panerai, patented crown protection. And once you open, the crown is free to get in its two different positions, winding and setting. And once you close, it is pushed in a little bit, and then the case is sealed again to be waterproof up to 300 meters. The watch you see now, the submersible you see now on your screen, is made out of carbon fiber. They call that Carbotech. And if you are asking yourself why isn't the small second-hand swiping over the dial, this is, as I said it before, we are handling prototypes, and this prototype does not feature a movement yet, so there's no movement in that watch, but to show it to you, it's enough, and you will, of course, when it comes to the boutiques, stores, have a movement. So clear, I just say this, but I probably shouldn't have mentioned it. Okay. Carbotech, that's another choice you have. I want to really show you the surface of that material in light. So you can see here, surface will always look a bit different. It's a matte black, deep black matte surface, that Carbotech. You have the Carbotech case back with the typical engravings I already showed you before, and of course also the crown protection and the crown itself. Everything is made out of Carbotech. I do open here, show you this. Now you see the structure. Can you see that? The nice surface structure here. And what is Carbotech? Carbotech is a composite material based on carbon fiber, of course, otherwise it wouldn't be named Carbo. And yeah, the structure of Carbotech is designed to enhance both aesthetics. I said that before. If you look on the surface of the watch, it's a particular surface, a matte black surface. And yeah, what else? The performance of the material. So to form plates of Carbotech from which these components are made, thin sheets of carbon fibers are compressed at a controlled temperature under high pressure together with a high-end polymer, PEEK, Papa Echo Echo Kilo, polyether ether ketone, which binds the composite material, making it strong and durable. So that's what Carbotech is. We can probably also say it's carbon fiber. After a small excursion into the world of carbon fiber, Carbotech, we come back to classical L316 steel, the classical material to make a diver. And what I did not mention before is how is this strap tapering? It is tapering from 24 to 22 millimeters. 24 to 22 millimeters. And what kind of movement is Panerai using here? It's a P900. It's a 4 Hertz movement, 28,800 semi-oscillation per hour, and the movement features a power reserve of 3 days or 72 hours. That's pretty something if you are putting the watch down or not using it on a daily basis. After 3 days it will still tick and you won't need to make any adjustments. Here they are once again, one beside the other one, and yeah, you clearly see that there are some reflections on the dial if I turn those in the bright sunlight where we are filming, and this tells us that there is no anti-reflective coating on the outside but only on the inner side. Yep, that's a choice you make or don't. I am a big fan of watches that have an anti-reflective treatment on both sides, but yeah, some of the manufacturers don't want that, and it's a choice, as I said. But you do have some reflections. Look, there you go. You see my cameraman a little bit, and yeah, that's how it is. Well, the QuarantaQuattro 44mm watches you see on your screen. The prices are still missing, of course. The one with the dial called Bianco, here, 9,200 euro. The classical version with a dial called Nero, black dial, 9,200. And yes, the Carbotech with a dial called Blue Abisso. Yeah, that's one pretty expensive. It is 17,400 euro, but this is a very particular material being used by Panerai, and yeah, gives the watch a particular look, a unique look, because you won't be able to manufacture a second watch that is equal to the one you see. It's pretty unique then, but it is a very specific material, very hard material, carbon fiber, and yeah, carbon is expensive. To manufacture carbon case is very expensive. It's a process that takes a long time. That's why there is a price difference to mention. Okay, I like the fact, I have to say that once again, that these watches now really feature Italian names. Submersible, that's still a little bit English, but then we go QuarantaQuattro. How nice. Bianco, Nero, Blue Abisso. You see, you really feel an Italian mood. In this sense, have a nice day. Thanks for watching the video. Stay tuned on WatchAdvisor on YouTube. There's much more to come about the novelties here. Check them out, and bye-bye. See you soon here again.